soul peeps? Angel of the Dawn, back with another air sign message. I hope everybody's doing fabulous out there today. I mean, wowzers, these energies. um, they've been like, gosh, I really need to come up with a better word than intense. That just feels outdated at this point. Um, but so since I only have intense at the moment, intense, uh, there's been this uh, like destructive quality to the energy over the last several days, but like a good destructive. like, uh, okay, well, I'll just use the reference that I kind of like. Okay, anyway, we've been. I live in Oklahoma, and we have tornadoes, and we're in the middle of tornado season, and so. Like all day yesterday it rained, and then we had tornadoes all around last night, and then I woke up to, like, I had like 2 or 3 hours of sleep this morning, and then got woke up to uh, swirling clouds, or even I think a tornado, but it just hadn't touched down, like literally like right above where we live. so but I feel like just like those energies, didn't come in and sweep our house away or anything. Um, but it just felt like there was this like whirlwind of cleaning out of old stuff for the collective. And I actually, let's see, what was this message that I got, or that I was getting earlier? uh, the energy right now also kind of feels like it's like, okay, before I read this, yesterday's energy, and it still feels like that today, and it may just be because of the storms here, but I kind of feel like it's more than the storms. I feel like this is, and I talked about it in the videos yesterday, or at least one or two of them, about feeling like we're in this portal of shifting into something new, into something bigger, like new timelines, new realities, and it's like we're like in this portal of this in between space, and like I said, I don't know if it feels more so like that because of the weather that we've had here, with just all the rain and the energy that comes with that, and then the storms with the tornadoes and the extra, supercharged energy with that, as well as all the supercharged energy that's been going on with the full moon and the planets and all the other crap I've been talking about and everybody else has been talking about. So much energy. So this is the feeling that I was getting earlier about all of this energy, like the whole ball of wax. It says energy is like a slingshot right now, or over the last several days, encompassed, pulling us back through like the past hurts and traumas, and kind of giving us like almost like what do you call it? Like when your life flashes before your eyes type of thing, but just kind of going back through your life, and like a tornado, just kind of stirring up and clearing out anything that no longer needs to be there, anything that's holding you back or anchoring you, anything that's anchoring you to the 3D is being eliminated. And this is in order to deal with all that stuff and to then be projected forward with clear focus and aim for the higher timelines and realities. So, right now we're kind of like in that back, I think it's called the knock position with a bow, when you have the string pulled all the way back. I could be wrong because I'm not a bow expert, or by no means. I think it's called the knot position, where you have it pulled back. And I feel like we're kind of in that position. Uh, and we're getting ready to be just kind of catapulted into these new realities, these new timelines, these higher timelines. Well, mostly higher timelines. If you've been doing the work, the internal work, and all of that, it's higher timelines. I feel like, unfortunately, if you haven't been doing the work, it could be catapulting you deeper into other things. So, anyways, all of that being said, I don't think I said a shout out yet to my subscribers. So, shout out to all of my new and existing subscribers. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys all so much for being here, all the love that you send to me, and all the support you have for the channel. And I think that was all I wanted to get out before I get started. If you guys do identify as a twin flame, and you haven't seen it yet, the Divine Masculine video that I put up yesterday was really, really beautiful. So if you haven't seen that and you identify as a twin flame, you might want to check that out. Oh, and I got the Isis Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Beautiful illustrations, amazing, deep, insightful messages. I will be using those at the end of the reading today, where I have been previously using the chakra cards. I will be using the Isis Oracle. Super, super love that deck. So yeah, and if you guys have been on my channel, you know that I've been using the tarot dice. So we'll do the tarot dice, followed by the cards, and then the regular cards, and then we'll do the Isis Oracle. So okay, air signs. Let's see what excuse me, what is going on for you guys specifically, because I think those other messages were really more of a collective, may have been specifically for air signs, but I really feel like a lot of that, most of that was like collective. So all right, air signs, here we go. Oh my gosh, the throat chakra stuff. It's just, or the throat stuff. I'm assuming it's throat chakra. Alright. Okay, so here in the middle, air signs. It looks like you could be making a decision when it comes to the heart. You could be walking away from someone that you had like a stable relationship with, or a financial arrangement with. This could be a business partnership, or even a friendship, or an intimate relationship. But I feel like it's something that had a level of stability. We have the, hold on one second. Goodness. Somebody may be really having problems speaking their truth. And matter of fact, okay, we've got the Ace of Wands here. I mean, wow, the Ace of Swords here. I don't know why I said Wands. That's interesting. Do we even have the Ace of Wands out here? No, we do not. So that's interesting. Put a pin in that one. So anyways, we do have the Ace of Swords here in reverse. So having maybe problems speaking truth. But I do feel like This is something that was considered stable, like I said, either a job, a friendship, or intimate relationship. But making the decision to walk away, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be some type of financial arrangement. It could be, well, any one of those things I just said. But it is going to bring in a new cycle and happiness here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. And I feel like this is going to put you, wow, I just lost transition words there. It's going to, you're going to move into a divine relationship. I've seen divine marriage because we've got the Hierophant here with the Ace of Pentacles. And this situation that you're walking away from could have thought it was a twin flame relationship because it is the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But whatever the situation is, it looks like you've made the decision to walk away and start a new cycle. But there is, it looks like, okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you're in your head about telling the truth and maybe making apologies about some kind of deception or some kind of getting away with something. Worried that if you tell whoever this Empress is the truth, that there will be no future. Because we've got the Empress over here. Yeah. Okay. So, but I do see, because with this new cycle, this is a new cycle. So I feel like, whatever you're worried about here, air signs, I don't feel like there's a need to worry. But we also have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're waiting because you don't feel like it's going to be a success. Yeah, and it has to do with the past. Yeah, you're holding back. And it has something to do with possibly being left alone in the past. Or not wanting to be single. Could be like, something about cycles not repeating from the past, not wanting, afraid that about this new start. Yeah, and here we got the Strength in reverse. Hold on, let's go up here and see. Wow, there's a lot going on here. I do have to say, like, we're getting into all of these side dice here. And the side dice a lot of times seem a lot heavier than the middle dice. And if you guys have been watching this since I've been doing the dice, these center dice have more weight, make a bigger impact in your life than the smaller ones. Like, the smaller ones add up to the big ones. But I feel like these four sections are areas that, just worry, but here's the real outcome. Like, this, like, if you take these actions, this is what's going to happen, type of thing. So all that being said, let's see what else we got going on, because I just don't, this looks good. This seems heavy. I mean, this is kind of heavy, but it also looks like it has a really positive outcome. So let's see, we got So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so not feeling like you have any options. Um, yeah, I feel like you're kind of just, you want to move forward and make this offer to this new person, this new situation. But it's taking, you're having to get out of like feelings of regret and guilt and maybe sadness over whatever this past stuff is that feels pretty icky too. But I do feel like, you've made your decision that this is what you want to put your work into. Like, regardless of what has happened in the past and whatever with this other relationship and whatever, and regardless of whatever's going on currently in this whatever you're walking away from, this is still moving forward. You know what you want to put your work into. Excuse me, air signs. But you could be having a lot of issues saying it. I'm telling you what, I haven't had this much issues with my throat. Well, I don't know. Like, I seem to have issues with my throat a lot lately doing these readings, but some readings worse than others, big time, and I'm really, really feeling it right now. So you really, and again, here we go. We've got the Strength in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So, you air signs, you're so afraid that you don't have the strength to basically, I feel like you don't have the strength to face yourself. There is a conversation I feel like is needing to be had. Two conversations, probably. A conversation with this first person that you either need to walk away from, and maybe you've already had that conversation with that person and you've already walked away. But then there's a conversation that needs to be had with this past person, and I feel like that is really like the same thing. Like, whatever you feel like you have done to that person, you actually have done to yourself. And so you're having a hard time facing yourself. And so I think once you realize that, this will be a much easier conversation, because once you have that conversation with yourself and forgive yourself, you won't be so apprehensive to go and have that conversation with someone else. And then their forgiveness, once you lay all your cards out on the table, their forgiveness may not even be necessary. It's just the fact that you had the conversation with yourself, you forgive yourself, and now you've had the conversation with this other person. It's on them whether or not they forgive you. As long as you've been authentic and standing in your power, and you're being what's the word, I can't think. Anyways, just being authentic and in your power, then all of this is going to work out just fine. Because you also had, because you got the, like I said, the Knight of Swords, So like you want to rush in, and then you've got the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Like you want to offer passion and you want to offer love, or you want to rekindle passion and you want to offer love. um, so I say don't hold back. Go for it. Speak your truth. Be honest with yourself, and forgive yourself first, and then proceed from there. Oh, I know what else I was going to say in the beginning. Yesterday, because all of this energy, I've been feeling this newness, like this air of newness and this energy of newness coming. I was guided yesterday to do what I call reset all of my decks. That's where I go through and I put all of the decks in order by suit and then in numerical order. Excuse me. And so yeah, I was guided to do that yesterday. So I got to make sure that I shuffle a little bit extra to make sure that they get good and shuffled up, because they are like out of the box kind of in order, like how they come out of it when they're brand new. So anyways, air signs, I feel like right now you're almost in that knock position, like, or maybe no, you're in that knock position that I was talking about with the bow and arrow in the beginning. I feel like, you've ended, or will soon be ending, very soon, ending this relationship, this first relationship, or the first relation we talked about. And that's what put you in the knock position. That's what got you pulled back, and you've worked through some things. You could still be going on the way back because you're working through some of this heaviness about actually, dealing with some of these old thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, maybe. And maybe forgiving yourself and others, and like I said, having the conversation. So that could still be, you still could be pulling back into that knock position, but I feel like you are like right there. If you're not in the knock position, you're there. And so it is just a matter of moments, a blink of an eye, and you could be released and catapulted into this whole new reality. Like that is totally the energy and the air that I feel like for the collective, but I'm also really feeling in this reading. But definitely for like the collective, I feel like that is just really kind of a energy for a lot of people. Shuffles, and then we'll go ahead and pull cards. Oh, after I get a drink, my goodness. It's like this itchy film over my throat. Face your fears. Yeah, wow. Okay, you can't make this shit up, guys. Face your fears, and you get the Ten of Cups. Oh, can you even see it? Yeah, maybe not. There we go. Ten of Cups. Face your fears, you get the Ten of Cups. So that is the love, the spirituality. That's the high divine connection. That's the twin flame, soulmate connection. Love, money, health, wealth, happiness. That's, oh, okay. Well, that's too many. I'll take this one. We do have got the Empress in reverse. Over here we have the Empress in the upright. So let's get another card or two to see, because I don't know if they're gonna be, because sometimes they say they're like the same energy and just saying different things, or they could be two totally different energies. Let me see how that plays out. The Knight of Wands in reverse. The Sun card. Things, yeah, this other situation, things has not been moving forward in, you've not had growth to bring in happiness. I also feel like that's also still hesitancy about like talking to, I feel like this is maybe the same Empress, because I feel like this is the same person that you're afraid to talk to. This is your Ten of Cups person. Maybe you took them for granted in the past. Maybe you took your happiness and your abundance for granted in the past. And so now maybe you're afraid. Well, we already know you're afraid to communicate this, so yeah, but there is forward movement. Hallelujah, air signs. I was feeling all stumbly bumbly with my damn words. But you do have forward movement. You know, regardless of how the situation was, continue letting these energies that are coming through pull back your bowstring and, you know, finish getting through these old emotions that are holding you back so you can be catapulted forward here with the Chariot. We got the Hierophant again. So yeah, I'm moving forward to this higher, more spiritual connection. Queen of Cups and the Four of Wands. So the Ten of Cups with the Queen of Cups, the spiritual connection with, now this the Queen of Cups doesn't have to be a female, male or female, but it's like your divine, well, I mean, I feel like your divine counterpart is showing up as like the Queen of Cups here and as the Empress here, and even, oh no, it's the Queen of Cups back here too, because we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse back here. But anyway, so we got the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups here with your Ten of Cups person, and the Four of Wands, another Twin Flame card, for, you know, building that foundation, building that stability, having a firm foundation to build upon, having a family. we got a tower moment. I think that tower moment, though, isn't going to be as bad as, maybe tower moments that you're used to. I think that's going to be more of this, that's the Three of Cups, by the way. More of this, like, crystal, crystal clear clarity. Just insane clarity to where, and two, I feel like this tower is also that shaking off of any of that residual bondage that's holding you back from being in your knock position and being propelled forward. So this tower, I feel like, is a good thing, and it, like I said, it could be some kind of crystal clear clarity that just really propels you forward. Or it could be that conversation that I was talking about earlier about having with yourself, about old situations and your feelings and how things went down or whatever. So anyways, yeah, the tower. And then we got 3, 6, 9, 10. 2 more, please. Got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Magician. So you are manifesting this higher vibration, divine connection, this Ten of Cups situation. You're manifesting that. Although there's been a lot of blockages and hurdles in order and from within your own self, because you want this divine situation, this divine connection, this divine relationship. You want that, but there is another big part of you that's getting smaller every day, but a big part of you that has not believed that you deserve that you're capable of that, and just a whole lot of limiting thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that have kept you from moving forward, and really taking hold of what it is you want and what you're manifesting. But it's happening now. And like I said, I feel like you will get the strength. This tower moment is going to give you whatever it is that you need to propel you forward. So yeah, let's see what Isis has to say. I love these cards. And it's so cool. It usually takes a minute or two to actually get the messages, to get the cards, but it seems like when they come out, they are very, very specific to the readings. At least that's been my experience so far. Maybe that. Maybe two is all you get, air signs. I don't know. Usually don't take this long. I mean, I think it has once or twice, but. Okay, a couple more times, and then that's it. We're just gonna call it good with two. Maybe I really feel like I always do four. I really want to do four. I just can't. This is odd. We're gonna wait it out though. I feel like it's important. It's important. We'll see. We'll see. Isis, what information does air signs need to know? What information do you have for air signs, Isis? Oh, there's one. So first one we have Chariot of Ascension, Merkaba. And it says, a spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. Right on. I feel like that is part of what either that's like the catalyst to this divine connection, or this divine connection is the catalyst to this spiritual practice. Like either air signs, either you've recently awakened, and so like your spiritual practice is leading you to this divine relationship, or this divine relationship is waking you up. Either way, it's a good thing. Alright, second, we've got Ancient Power Mysteries. And it says, the Oracle guides you to honor the power of your voice. Oh my gosh, and I've been having throat issues this entire time. Whether through spoken or sung words, or through what you write, speak about, or stand for symbolically. You have a potentially very powerful healing voice, and you are guided to recognize the responsibility that you have for what you proclaim through your voice. And again, when they say voice, they mean spoken word, sung word, what you write, what you speak about, or what you stand for symbolically. So wow, that's very powerful air signs, which doesn't surprise me, especially for air signs. So, all right, and then third, we've got Divine Guardian. This is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your divine guardian protects you now. Let go. Trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. And lastly, Cartouche. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. Choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love. Holy shit, you can't make this shit up. Come back to love, stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you. Invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. Holy shit. Okay. So, not only does this card speak about uh, getting out of anything that no longer serves you, like this old situation, and moving into the higher vibration and going back to love. Okay, that talks about all of that, and then it also talks about which one was it with the voice? Yeah, the ancient power mysteries. Like these all. See, I told you guys, this is so amazing. I love it. I told you these ISIS cards. It takes a freaking minute for them to come out, but damn, are they good? Okay, let's. I've been also taking the top one for the other ones. Okay, past life, present powers. Oh, I don't think I've read this one before. This one sounds interesting. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. Ooh, air signs. Awakening abilities and gifts. That is amazing. Make sure you comment and let me know what your new powers, gifts, and abilities are. That is awesome. Freaking love these ISIS cards. Alright, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. It was a pretty awesome reading. I apologize it didn't get out last night. The tornado sirens made it a little difficult to hear, for you guys to hear me making videos. So it had to get pushed back a little bit. So, in y'all clear at the moment. So anyways, like, share, subscribe. Hitting like helps these videos get circulated. And if you subscribe, that helps you know when I put out new videos. And when you comment, we just get to interact. And if you guys are interested in any of the services I offer, the personal readings, the coaching, the healing, or anything like that, it's all in the description box below. There is a May special reading. It just says new reading. That is special pricing though for May, that will go up the 1st of June. And that's also in the description box below. And if you get some kind of guidance, insight, or helpful information from these videos that I post here on the channel, and you guys would like to give back by doing an energy exchange donation, those are always greatly appreciated and accepted, and those can be sent to my PayPal. And excuse me. Yeah, and I'm sending you guys so very much love. Hang in there with these energies. Things are getting ready to really propel forward quickly, and I think very positively. So, sending you guys so very much love. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.